So we've seen how we need the accent third from the end in the past tense in Greek, and that if we don't have three syllables, we will add a syllable onto the beginning to make the verb longer. And this is usually an E, but it can also be an I, like we saw it in thelo, I want, and ithela, I wanted. We had perno, I take, and what was the closed version of perno?
Paro.
Paro. Good. So how would you say I would like to take it? So we can say I would want to take it.
Θα ήθελα να το πάρω.
Good. Literally, I would want to take it. Θα ήθελα να το πάρω. I would want, I would like to take it, and we mean a masculine thing.
Θα ήθελα να τον πάρω.
Θα ήθελα να τον πάρω. I would like to take one, and we mean a masculine thing. I would like to take one.
Θα ήθελα να πάρω έναν.
Very good. Θα ήθελα να πάρω έναν. So some words act like the words for the, no, like ton, rather than acting like a noun. Enas doesn't lose its S, no, the S turns to an N. Θα ήθελα να πάρω έναν. What was I have?
Έχω.
Έχω. Έχω goes into the past in a similar way to either I saw, είπα, I said. For I had, we have είχα. Είχα.
Είχα.
Είχα. I had another one, masculine.
Είχα άλλον. Έναν άλλον.
Είχα έναν άλλον. I had other ones, still masculine.
Είχα άλλη.
So είχα άλλη, it sounds like the feminine. I had another feminine one in the singular. Why doesn't it sound like the masculine plural?
Because it turns to alus.
Very good. Very good. So I had other ones?
Είχα άλλους.
Είχα άλλους. No? So there's no difference actually between the word for the and the nouns. No? For example, if we said I had the other ones, how would it be?
Είχα τους άλλους.
Είχα τους άλλους. No? They do the same thing, τους and άλλους. Είχα άλλους, είχα τους άλλους. So we had allos, no, another in the masculine, and olos, which would be all in the masculine, olos.
Όλος.
And we also have olos hanging around English in, for example, hologram, which means something like all or whole or entirely gram, written like a grapho, a hologram. So not from hollow, as we might think. And what would olos be in the neuter plural? If you put olos into the neuter plural?
Όλα.
Hola. You can use that like everything. You can say ta έχω όλα. I have everything. I have it all. Ta έχω όλα.
Τα έχω όλα.
So it's like the English where we say I had all of it because we say ta and όλα. No, even though we have the plural here, more like I have all of them. Ta έχω όλα. I had.
Είχα.
Είχα. He had. She had. It had.
Είχε.
Είχε. You had.
Είχες.
Είχες. You had everything.
Τα είχες όλα.
Τα είχες όλα. The word for always is panda, panda.
Πάντα.
And ta panda you can use like everything as well, ta panda. So you have always panda, and then ta panda, you make it like a noun and you get everything. So you could say, you had everything, you had it all.
Είχες τα πάντα.
Είχες τα πάντα. We had it all.
Είχαμε τα πάντα.
Είχαμε τα πάντα. So we've seen όλα like everything, no, but olos like in the singular, or ollo or oli would be more like all. So for example, you could say all the bread. Όλο το ψωμί. Ψωμί is bread.
Ψωμί.
How would you say they had all the bread?
Είχαν όλο το ψωμί.
Good. Είχανε όλο το ψωμί. If you were to say they had all the coffee, do you think the word all will behave like a noun or behave like the words for the in all the coffee? How do you think it will behave?
I think like the words for the.
That makes more sense, no? That's kind of what it's doing, no? So how would you say that you had all the coffee?
Είχες όλον τον καφέ.
Very good. Είχες όλον τον καφέ. Εσύ είχες όλον τον καφέ. But like I mentioned with allos, this N is also optional. It's kind of archaic and in some dialects and personal idiolects falling out of use. So you don't have to put this N on. You may hear it with or with not. Olo, olon, like allos, becoming allo or allon. You can hear either. I have seen it.
To έχω δει.
Το έχω δει. I had seen it.
Το είχα δει.
Το είχα δει. I hadn't seen it.
Δεν το είχα δει.
Δεν το είχα δει. I would have seen it. I would have seen it.
Θα το είχα δει.
Very good. Θα το είχα δει. So this very complicated structure now in English is exactly the same in Greek. I would have seen. No, we have το είχα, I had. We combine this with θα, we get I would have. Θα το είχα δει. I would have seen it. I wouldn't have seen it. I wouldn't have seen it.
Δεν θα το είχα δει.
Δεν θα το είχα δει. Very good. If was an.
Αν.
If you had bought a ticket, you would have seen it. So the word for ticket is εισιτήριο. Εισιτήριο.
Εισιτήριο.
Does it sound like a word we come across? I don't know if you will recall it. Or maybe it would be more clear seeing it written because both start EI. The EI now together gives us just the I sound. Είσοδος. What was είσοδος?
The entrance.
The entrance. So εισιτήριο, the ticket, is the entrance. No, the entrance ticket, something like this. So if you had bought a ticket, let's start there. If you had.
Αν είχες.
Good. Αν είχες. If you had bought a ticket.
Αν είχες αγοράσει.
Αγοράσει with an S. The closed version. Good. A ticket or just ticket?
Εισιτήριο.
Εισιτήριο. So, αν είχες αγοράσει εισιτήριο, you would have seen it.
Θα το είχες δει.
Very good. Αν είχες αγοράσει εισιτήριο, θα το είχες δει.